All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Back out here once again to declare the downfall, collapse of this wicked kingdom of America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible. That you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans know. You are the true children of Israel. Okay, you are the true sons of the Heavenly Father, which is the true name in ancient Hebrew, which his name is Yahweh. All right, and also likewise we give praise also to his son as well, which is Yahweh Shai. All right, which is also the name of the son of the Heavenly Father as well in the ancient Hebrew. Okay, now before we begin, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Also, as well as double honors to the apostles and the elders of great millstone that continue to rule very well to this very day, that's continually feeding the flock through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And also, as well, much due honor, shalom to the hope elect as well, that's continually pushing forth this word, this ministry, continuing to spread this gospel, this good news to the other members of Hope Elect in all faith, truth, sincerity, and also in all charity. All right. Now again, we're back out here to declare the complete collapse and destruction of this current society that we're in today, man, which is a complete Western society, which is supposed to encompass the whole entire planet Earth. And one of the main things that is failing right now in this current world that we live in is the monetary system. All right, the economy. Everything that you see around you is driven by the greenbacks, man. Like that song by the OJs, man, the almighty dollar. That's what's running the world, man. Right? That's what is causing these people to be in a complete state of delusion. Okay, because everybody in this current world today is after that, man. They're after that to fill their pockets. All right, especially Jake, man. 2/3 of our people. They are so fixated on trying to get the greenbacks, all right, the money, that they have lost sight of themselves, man. Not knowing that this current monetary system is collapsing and is failing, man. Why do you think these other nations are gathering together and having closed door talks concerning setting up their own economic system? Why do you think there's talks going on concerning them setting up their own standard of currency? All right, again, that's why you have BRICS, man. Why do you think the BRICS, that whole conglomerate came together? It's because they realized that the dollar is falling, man. The dollar is not as powerful as it was years ago, man. Now it's to the point to where now it's becoming diluted. Just how you have like something that's very very potent, and then as you continually pour water into it, it gets diluted over time to the point of where it's just water now. That's the same thing with the dollar. The dollar had a certain power for a time, but now it's becoming diluted and it's lost its power, man. It lost its potency. Okay, so now you see the dollar collapsing, and it's going to get to the point of where these people are going to be losing it. Why? Because as the dollar's collapsing, it's losing its value. All right, the people are still getting paid the same. As everything is rising up in prices, as the interest rates are going up. People are still getting paid the same wage. And since people are getting paid the same wage, it's going to get to a point where your standard of living is not going to be the same. Especially these people that's in these high positions, they're not going to be able to enjoy the luxuries that they did years ago, man. Because now everything is pricier. All prices are going up, but your net worth, so to speak, hasn't changed. Okay, your pay rate, so to speak, hasn't changed at all. It's still stay the same. So it's going to get to the point where everything's not going to be even affordable for these people, man. And it's going to contribute to the complete collapse of the society. Okay, but the thing is that they don't understand that everything is happening, especially this economy going down, is due to prophecy. Okay, it's all due to prophecy. It's all due to the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai being fulfilled, man. Okay. Because the Lord in ancient times has spoken of these things, and especially this economy too. All right, He didn't leave that out. He's also spoken on that as well, man. Okay, everything you see going on right now is all been spoken before times by our Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, man. And that's why the dollar is losing its value, man. And it's all contributing, like I said, all of it is due to prophecy. It's contributing to the MOTB, man. Okay, the C here. That's what it's all leading to. That's why everything is going digital. Okay. That's why now you have the metaverse. This whole topic going around, man. Okay, With that's on the cusp of being a reality, man. You know, and that's where you're gonna find your currency and everything is gonna be placed at, man. That whole infrastructure is being built around you, and you don't even realize it, man. You know, everything's becoming digital. You know, and now it's gonna get to the point where, in order for you to even interact with that, you have to have some sort of technology in you to even interact with it and have your currency there, man. And that's why, again, that's why they're pushing out the CHIP, man. Okay, it's going to be made mandated because that's going to be the only way for you to even access that. All right. So that's why now they're making a push for AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, and also that is also being melded into the metaverse, man. Okay. So now it's going to get to the point where you have no choice but to take the CHIP, man. You know, they're going to leave no room for option, man. They say either you're going to take or you're going to starve. All right.
I got Ezekiel chapter 7 and verse 12, 13, and verse 19. The time is come. The day draweth near. Let not the buyer rejoice, nor the seller mourn.
Yeah, that's right, man. So it's going to be no more of these people that you see in these high lofty positions. They're not going to be in that state of relaxation anymore, man. Okay, that comfort that you have due to what you have to your possessions, which is temporal, by the way, all that you have is just going to be a thing of the past, man. You know, you're not going to be able to enjoy that, man. Even now, you got people that are rich in this world. You know, they got certain possessions. They got certain valuable possessions that they got. They can go to this place, that place, anytime they want to. But why they have thoughts of suicide? You know, well, why are they depressed? Why they got to be on antidepressants, man? Why they got to take medications just so they don't have to deal with what they're dealing with, man? Because it doesn't satisfy you. You know that having those possessions, it doesn't satisfy you, man. That's why Yahweh Shai even said, look, man, if you drink of this water or you partake of this food, you're gonna still be hungry, man. You're still gonna be thirsty. So he was talking about the things concerning this world, man. You know, partaking in the possessions or partaking in the affairs, or so to speak, or things concerning this life. Okay, but versus taking heed or taking onto yourself Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Okay, he's able to sustain your life. All right, that's what's going to satisfy you. All right, and the reason why is that because again, everything you see around you is temporal, man. It's not gonna last forever, man. Babylon the Great, America, it's not gonna last forever, man. It's like Egypt, man. It's like Babylon, the Medes, the Persians, the Greeks, the Romans. They ain't last a long time, man. They didn't last forever. All right, they had a time to rule and a time to fall, man. And America is no different. Okay, America had its time to rule, and now it's time for it to fall. Okay, it reached its peak or its climax. Right now, it's dipping, it's falling. Okay. And just how every single kingdom that was set up, it had a beginning and an end date. And we are getting very close to the end date or the expiration of this rulership that you see today, man, which is ruled by Esau Edom, which is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white. Okay? Yeah.
For wrath is upon all the multitude thereof.
Yeah, so wrath is upon all the multitude thereof, man. People forget that, look, Yahweh Shemel Shah is hot right now, man. Okay? He is heated. He is poised to destroy America and you people that are living wealthy, man. You people that are lackadaisical, just going by your day, not having a care in the world, man. Look, Yahweh Shemel Shah is ready to pour out his wrath against you, man. Especially Esau Edom and the rest of these other nations, man. Okay? Especially you 2/3 Jakes, man, because you're going to get it the worst. All right? And why is that, man? Because you know better, man. All right? Out of all the people on the planet Earth, here it is. Yahweh Shemel Shah set you up, all right, or set us up rather as a special people, man. Okay, he set our people as being this chosen people, but yeah, here it is. You out here acting the ass. All right, you just out there, man. So guess what, man? Yahweh Shemel Shah's not gonna deal alone with you, man. Yeah, he's long suffering, but that long suffering it gets to a certain point to where this anger is poured out, man. Okay, and there's no stopping it. All right, you got
Verse 13. For the seller shall not return to that which is sold.
Yeah, man. So the seller shall not return to that which is sold, man. Okay? So again, you're not going to be able to enjoy your luxuries that you did before the time, man. You're not going to be able to enjoy it the way you did before, man. Okay? That's why it's another scripture, right? It says, they shall not drink wine with a song, and strong drink shall be bitter to them. Because nowadays, man, people, they don't, you know, they get together, they just drink their worries away, man. You know? They drink just to get away or escape the reality of the world, man. Because the reality is that this place is falling. And they know it's falling. That's why they got to take drugs. They got to take antidepressants. They got to take drugs just to dull them, to lull them to a state of being, you know, just not caring, man. Why is that? Because the world that they used to know back then, all right, is gone, man. The American dream is gone, all right? Or what they believe in, all right? And now they're seeing that their world's being changed, okay? And that everything is coming to an end. So that's why, you know, people they got a low vibration on them, man, okay? Because they realize what's going on. And that's why when our hell breaks loose, that's when that reality is really going to set in, man, okay? Because they still living in a fantasy world, okay? They still living in dreamland, trying to enjoy themselves. But yeah, at the same time, it's like you see everything happening around you. You know, they can't enjoy themselves, man. You know, and rightfully so, man. Because this place is utterly wicked. It promotes wickedness, man. It promotes darkness. It promotes things that are dark. It promotes negativity, man. Okay, and all that has been channeled or geared towards our people. That's why 2/3 of our people are the way they are right now, because the media has been pushed over to them so much to where the whole consciousness has changed, man. All right, you're no longer the image of the people of the Lord, man. Now you're an image of being a ninja. All right, now you're the image of being just a street, you know, a gangster, man. You know, a thug. But you go into that word thug, the origin of that word, you find out what it means, man. All right, and it's heavily demonic, man. Okay, you got
Although they were yet alive, for the vision is touching the whole multitude thereof, which shall not return.
Yeah, the whole vision is touching the multitude thereof, man. Okay, so things concerning the scripture, man. Prophecies is now touching the lives of these people, and the way that it's doing it is now it's enabling them to look at everything that's happening around them in a sense of reality, or the sense of common sense, should I say, man? You know, basically realizing, you know, the severity of the times that we're in, man. And that's what happens when you go into prophecy. That will happen when you dive into the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. It makes you, it wakes you up, you know? When you're asleep, man, you're dreaming, right? But it wakes you up. When you wake up, man, you back in the real world. So once you dive into the prophecies, man, you know, basically this prophecy, you know, it allows you, enables you to see what the world for what it really is, man. This is a real reality check, man. Okay. But again, you know, Jake, they still choose to live in delusion. Okay. You still want to choose to live in a delusional state of mind, to where now you just anything concerning prophecy or concerning facts, because now in today's time it's all about feelings now. You have to be emotional. You have to get in touch with your feelings, your emotions, man. That's why that's one of the big reasons why the society is failing, man. Because you got men that's all in their feelings, you know, emotional as hell, just like women. All right. And when you carry it over to their military, that weakens it even more. All right. It's no longer a case of where, you know, back in World War I and World War II, you had like cutthroat, you know, soldiers, you know, especially the Vietnam War. You know, you don't have that anymore, man. Now the army is just full of transformers. Yeah. You know, women that are also emotional. Okay. And that's why your army is laughable. You know. Meanwhile, these other nations, they run in circles around you right now. Especially Russia, man. We went into that before, man. When you look at the Russian military, how they train, man, those men are ready to tear you apart, man. Yeah. All all right? Because they train in the cold, brick cold, man. All right, they train in the elements. They train, like you said the other day, they train with live rounds.
Live rounds, they actually shoot each other.
Yeah, they shoot each other with live
So
rounds,
they
man.
will not be phased if you shoot them.
Yeah, that's who you're going up against, man. And but here it is, you're too concerned about pushing pride. You're too concerned about pushing transformers and modes out to the society, man. And you incorporating that to your military. You're too busy with that, man. Here it is. The other nations are gearing up for war and ready to come for the throne, man. All right. And guess what, man? America's not ready, man. That's why the scriptures speak about that. This next war that's coming, it's going to be the war to end all wars. Okay, World War III, man. It is near. Okay, and you see it, man, because you got tensions rising in the Persian Gulf now. All right, things are heating up over in that region. Okay, and now it's gotten to the point where war can break out at any moment, man. North Korea is making noise. So all these different powers, they are ready to go at it, man. And again, man, you people are not ready. You're not ready to face the reality of war because you have never been touched or affected by any sort of war whatsoever that happened in the past, man. World War I and World War II, America never, faced any sort of major casualties, right? You didn't have your whole infrastructure and your whole society crumble due to that, man. America was still rubber running, man. But guess what? This next war is coming, you're going to feel it, man. This is going to be a war where everybody's going to feel it. Right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it, man. It goes right into Ezekiel the 38th chapter. It's about then the unwalled villages, and then there are arrests. All right, that's what's gonna happen, man. It's gonna this next war is coming is gonna be up close and personal. Okay. Yeah.
Shall any strength then himself in the iniquity of his life? Verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall be removed.
Yeah. So this money, you're gonna look. It's just gonna be it's gonna end up to the point where it's just toilet paper. That's why scriptures say your gold, your silver, your treasures, your money. You're gonna throw that away, man. Okay. Because guess what? In that time, it's not gonna be no more. You got a certain amount in your bank account. It's gonna be to the point to where are you gonna be able to eat the next day? That's what it's gonna boil down to, man. Your money is not gonna be of any substance in that day. It's gonna get to the point where whether you're able to sustain yourself with food or water. So in that time, man, nobody's gonna be thinking about where to get the next job, how to advance their career, so to speak, on what trade or skill they want to get into or whatever. All that's going to be thrown to the wayside, man. It's going to be how many rounds you got, how many weapons you got. What place going to hit up next to get some food, try to recover food. It's going to be all out war here in America, man. All right, every man for himself, man. They're going to be raiding each other, for resources. And guess what? These people, they're not going to be prepared for that, man. Like the real killers, man. Hey, they're gonna come out the woodwork, man. Especially Esau, man. That's why Esau now trying to get himself ready. He's stocking up his weapon. He's trying to get ammo and everything, man. Because Esau is looking at everything like, oh shit, just about to hit the fan. And Jake, you got certain Jakes that look at it too. But the majority of Jake, they're just like that. They don't care. They're like, yeah, what we're gonna do next weekend. And that's what Jake is concerned about, man. You worried about the wrong things, man. Yeah, you got it.
And their gold shall be removed, their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai.
Yeah, man. So that money that you got right now in your bank account, that's not going to be able to save you from what's coming, man. All right? It's not going to be able to save you from the calamities that are coming, the famines, all of that, man. Because again, like I said, man, dollars, it's not going to be even using that day. You're not going to be able to go to your ATM and pull out, cash. Because cash is a thing of the past, man. They're already They're doing away with it. Okay, that's why you got different places even around the world. They don't take cash anymore. All right, everything is digital. Y'all, you got to use a digital. You know, basically, you got to do everything digital now. Okay, you can't just walk up to a store or cashier or whatever, you know, and just give them cash, man. No, all that's being done away with, man. Like I said, you go into other parts of the world, some countries they're not even doing that anymore, man. Some nations are not taking cash anymore. Okay, but again, that's all due to this current infrastructure that's being built right now in this current world, man, which is all building up to the MOTB being mandated. Okay, the CHIP. Because again, that's going to be the main form of currency. That's where you're going to have all your information, your bank information, your currency, your amount of money that you got. All right, all that's going to be used through the CHIP, man. Okay, like I said at the beginning, that's why you got this AI technology being built. Okay, that's why you got the metaverse still being built. All right, because all that's going to be used to facilitate and to keep that system running, because this system's been in the works for years, man. Even back during the advent of America, man, when everything was at its peak, right? All that was already being developed, man. Okay, but now you're seeing it being made a reality now. All right, that's why AI now, that's why certain people they losing jobs, man. You know. When you go to the grocery store, it's not going to be a person there anymore. They over the years, man, you notice that different people, the people that have these stores, you don't see them in front of cashiers anymore, man. All right? You don't see in front of the cash registers, where you go to, make the purchase. As soon as you get what you get, you don't see them there anymore. Now everything is self-checkout.
Walmart only got like 2 damn cashiers now.
Yeah, Walmart only got like 5. About around 5 cashiers.
It's almost store full of motherfuckers.
Yeah, that's all they got, man. Everything now is self-checkout. You just check out yourself. Everything is ran by that system. All right? And you can just go and pay there.
There was a video I seen on YouTube to where this dude, he was at Walmart, and it was a time where they was closing or something like that. And right after 11, he had to stop buying and stop purchasing because the machine actually denied him.
Yeah. So at that point, it's like, yeah, and they can do that too. It's like, they get to a certain point where they close, and then the machine say, okay, you can't make purchases anymore. And that's what's going to facilitate it, man. But again, going back to this current economy and the state of these people, like as far as them working. That's why, again, like people are losing jobs, man, because a machine or an AI system, it's not going to talk back to you. It's not going to talk back to you. It's not going to argue with you. You tell it what to do, it's going to do it. No argument, no backbiting, nothing, man. So that's what's taking over. And then at the same time, it does the job 10 times faster than your regular person, man. So that's the reason why they're rolling this out back again. It's all due to the MOTB being mandated, man. It's all due to prophecy. Okay? Because since now the system is being developed, now you're seeing the shift, the mentality of these different people that own businesses. Now it turns to machine learning. Okay? So they have machines learning, certain languages and certain functions and activities, and now where they just train it up. You can train a machine to just do your job for you. Which and also too, it saves them money. They don't have to pay people to do a job. Now they got a machine doing it. They don't have to pay a machine. What's the machine gonna do with money? That's what their mentality is at right now. All right? They can just get a machine to do the job. They don't have to pay it. They don't have to give them compensation. They don't have to pay taxes or nothing. They just have it do the job right there, man. Yeah, no breaks. They don't get tired. They don't have to take a vacation. They just sit there and continue to work, man. All right. So that's really gonna set these people off, man. You already see. I know he's mentioned off camera. Strikes going on, man.
Yeah,
strikes happen. strikes, Hollywood, those different writers and actors.
The acting strike.
Yeah, the acting strike.
Yeah.
They're going on strikes because AI is taking over their jobs, man. Because if you tell an AI machine to write a story, it writes a damn good story when you tell it to write a story.
Almost instantaneous.
Yeah, like Chat GPT. You heard of that?
Yes, I have.
You put anything in there and say, okay, write me a good story about such and such. And he'll just go down the line, just go and just write a whole entire story. And guess what? That's why they're going on strike, because now you got AI taking over their job. Especially too, like artists. They draw certain pictures. You can just get AI to draw a picture for you, man.
And also in the music, you can actually download a voice VST that has like Drake on there, and like you can have Drake on your record with you, and it sound like he was on there with you.
Yeah, I think it's a website. I forgot the name of it. You can actually go on there and actually train AI again. You can train it to make it sound just like Morgan Freeman or Drake.
Wow.
Or or Denzel Washington.
That's scary. Yeah. That's one hell of a persecution.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's one hell of a persecution, because if you know what I'm saying, for real, because if they can do that with that, just imagine the persecution, man. They gonna have our faces on the scene of crimes that we ain't never did. Ever. Man, that's scary, man.
Yeah, man. They can literally take your features, your facial features. They can take your whole composition, and they can just throw you in the machine, and they can just create a whole scenario. You weren't even there, but yeah, they train this thing up to be there at the scene, which they look just like you. All right, commit a crime that you didn't even do, and they'll create this whole scene. They put it all in the news. We already see this coming, man. That's a scenario that could very well happen. You see Ben, been doing the work, and then you just see the news line pop up saying that you were there at the scene of the crime, you did this, and like you weren't even there. All right, that's how Esau's gonna do it, man. And like we said, man, hey, it's gonna be another event that's gonna happen. That's gonna and they're gonna try to involve us in it. All right. And you can see it. They're going to take all the information that they got of us and try to put us out there and paint us as the criminals. All right? And that's contributing to the persecution, man. Like you said earlier. That is what they're going to try to do. All right? Put the cloud of deception out there to paint us as we're evil. And here it is, man. We're just teaching about it. That's it, man. We're just out here warning our people. But Esau, man, he's just a straight demon, man. We keep telling you over and over again, man, he is indeed the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. His works is showing you time and time again that he is that demon, that devil who is spoken about within the scriptures, man. All right? He is the physical manifestation of Satan himself, man. All right? Because he do according to his works. All right? He does according to those works of evil, man. Okay? Everything under the sun this man does, man, does to push out darkness across the planet Earth, man. All right? And he thinks that he is able to stand toe to toe with the Most High by even creating this technology, man. AI, the metaverse, like we said, I think it was 2 weekends ago, we went into it, man. He's actually creating a whole another world that's separate from this one.
Yeah.
And he's painting himself as the Most High, being the creator of this whole world. The people that he sent in this specific world. All right, having them do certain things. Tell them to do that, do this, do that.
Yeah.
And this is how he's doing it. He's doing it in a pseudo fashion. All right, he's doing it by way of being digital, electronic. That's how he's doing it. All right, and now since he's doing that, guess what? He's gonna cement it by putting you people in that same world that he created. And the gateway towards that world is the sea here, man. All right, that's gonna be that key that opens that gate and lets you in. All right, and guess what? The majority of our people and the rest of the people that you see, these other nations, especially low-level Edomites, they're gonna eat it up, man. They're gonna eat it all up, man. they're gonna be more ready and willing to enter into that world that Esau's created, man. All right, that metaverse. They take the C here. All right, there's your key. You can go in. All right. But again, going back to that prophecy concerning the MOTP, they don't know that is an act of war against Yahweh Bashim Shai. Because by even doing that, you're showing your allegiance and your obedience to Esau. You're showing that you much rather bow down to him and move according to his ways than acknowledge Yahweh Bashim Shai and move according to his ways, man. The natural way, the way we were supposed to be living, man. Okay? Which is conducive to life. Because the world that Esau's putting together, man, there's no life in that, man. There's no life in that at all, man. There's no breath in what he's creating. Okay? It's all stagnant, it's dull, it has no life in it, It's no organic content, so to speak, if I can use that term, that's in that world, man. That's why he's doing the most in trying to putting up these different infrastructures around the world, and that's why you got a problem now talking about what they're talking about, climate change and stuff. Well, here it is, man. You putting different cities and buildings everywhere, man. You destroying the trees, man, and you destroying the air quality, man. You think that this man? I tell you, man, Esau is self-destructive, man. He is self-destructive because you're just destroying yourself by doing that, man. Don't you know you gotta have trees to even breathe?
You could barely breathe in a big city
because
of so much smoke, pollution.
Yeah, man. I remember, man.
Exhaustion and all of that type of stuff coming from these damn trucks and cars. And
yeah, I remember too, man. One of the brothers was talking about it, like they were traveling outside of a big city, all right, and they went out to like the outskirts, right? There was another city, right? It was in the outskirts, like surrounded by nothing but trees. They said, man, I breathe better out here than in the city, man.
Yeah,
right. And that's that's the truth, man. Why is that? Because the trees are there for you to breathe, man. And we're not going to go into the science behind it, but it's a reason why you're able to breathe when you're around more trees, around more wildlife, instead of inside of a big enclosed city, everybody's shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, it's big. Now it's a big thing now with these luxury apartments, especially in the city near us. You see them pop up everywhere, man. Now you go around the city, it's just like one after another, just popping up everywhere. Like luxury apartments, everybody clumped together, one person next to another person.
And Jake's so stupid. Jake think that they go, yeah, man, we're gonna be living good in them new apartments that moved up there. They're gonna go up there like a damn idiot, not even knowing. In damn 10 years, that's gonna be the hood any damn way.
Yeah.
Why Esau gentrifying your grandmama house, paying them $20,000? All you doing is selling weed out the house any damn way. Grandmama done left. Grandmama done died. Granddaddy done died. She done left the damn, the grandkid the damn house. He not even taking care of the lawn. He not even taking care of none of it no more. He's selling weed out the damn house. Here come Esau, the damn moles. They come throw you 20 stacks for the damn house and you take it, not even knowing Esau Edom is not trying to drive far to be downtown. They are trying to be closer to downtown. That's why they gentrifying your neighborhoods. And now all of Jake is moving out here to the suburbs, and the suburbs finna turn into the hood. Them houses is like plywood. Those ain't real brick houses like your grandmama got.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, because everything is degraded. It's not the same. That's why you see houses like were built like years ago, years. I mean, all the way back. That's why houses like that are in high demand because the material is more firm. It's more firm than these new houses they be building, man. Because if you go around now, if you look at houses today, man, it's like that whole material that they use to build them. It's like you can easily just destroy it.
A windstorm knocking that down, man.
Yeah, a storm can just blow these houses away, man. But again, that shows you that this place is degraded, man. Everything here in America is degraded. The minds of the people, the infrastructure, everything, the resources, everything is degraded, man. The food, water, everything is on a low vibration, man. Everything is on a very, very low vibration. And that's why we desire to get the hell up out of here, man. That's why we want Yahushua to deliver us and snatch us up out of this place. Because we know that everything here is destroying us. You know? You got some more, y'all?
I can just start with Luke chapter 21 and 25. I got so many. Luke. You want him to bring it out?
We got it. Okay, yeah, get that.
This is Nahum 3 and 4 and 5. Because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot, the mistress of witchcraft, that selleth nations through her whoredoms and families through her witchcraft. Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame.
Right. So because of the whoredom of this place, right? Babylon the Great, that's why everything is failing. Okay? Everything is corrupted, it's corroded, and it's failing day by day because of the wickedness that's being pushed by the West. Okay? And like I just read, all right, the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot have sold families through witchcrafts and whoredoms, man. Okay? That's why, again, even behind closed doors, that's why they put spells on music. Everything you see around you is tainted, man. It has a dark vibration on it. Okay? And you know, we can't escape it, you know, since we're here in captivity. But we understand that everything here is not for our turn. If anything, it ain't going to be here long. Like we said earlier, everything is temporary. It's not going to last a long time. It's not going to last forever. It's all going to disappear, man. Okay? Because why? Because after so long, you know, when it comes to witchcraft and wickedness, man, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's not putting up with that, man. People still think he's this docile, you know, power that's just sitting in the heavens, just watching, you know, everything going on, man. It gets to a point of where the Lord made certain scenarios happen to where the nation that's ruling falls to that just collapse and fall, man. That's how he did with Egypt and the rest of the other kingdoms that came up and failed the same way. They thought that they had everything going. They thought they were going to rule forever, but then they all failed and were destroyed. So that same thing is going to be the same for America, man. All right, but like I just read, the Lord has discovered the skirts of Babylon. Everything that you have been putting together and built for so long, you know, people, your average everyday person, they know about the bankers, you know, or they have some idea about the bankers, you know, so they can't hide anymore, man. The Lord has lifted up that skirt and shown everybody your dirt, man, and He's really doing it by way of being the Lord, man. All right, starting with the apostles, the elders, a great millstone on down. This is how the Lord has exposed your wickedness. Okay, and expose what you're doing behind closed doors. Expose what you're doing in secret to push your ideas, to push your ideology, your mentality across the world. Right.
And I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock.
That's right. So, and that also lets you know that the Lord is allowing you to continue in this. He's allowing you to get even more dirty than what you are right now. All right. That's Him casting that abominable filth upon you. In other words, He's throwing dirt on you right now. All right. And how is He doing that? By exposing you, by showing the level of evil that you partake in. showing you how diabolic you are, showing how evil and wicked that you are, man. Okay? By exposing what you're doing, these with the bankers. All right, that's why they came up with this movie that just came out, Oppenheimer. All right, and you know, and that goes to the history behind the Oppenheimers, man. All right, about how they put together the atomic bomb, and that whole scene itself, and that shows you the level of pride of Esau, because during that time as well, you know, when they put the bomb together, right, they thought that, oh, you know, nobody's gonna be able to stand up against it because we got the bomb, man. But now everybody's got it. Everybody's got a nuke now. All right.
Make war with the war.
That's it. So you know, there's no more, you know, America, you know, pushing its weight around like it did in the past. No, all that's over, man. Now everybody can stand up to the big bully, man, which is America. And that's why America is tiptoeing around these other nations and not to make a wrong move, because they know if they do that, that's your ass.
Revelation chapter 17 and verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore.
Yeah. So 10 horns represents the EU, man. Okay. Those are that conglomerate of nations that are outside of America. Okay. And it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop at the 10 horns, right? There's also other nations outside of that, man, that's gonna come up against this place. All of them is going to have America in its sights as the main target, as the enemy, and that's happening right now before your very eyes, man. America, you don't understand how despicable these people, the other nations, see you as, man. They despise America, man. You have an Edomite go to the other nation, man. They're looking at you like, man, what you doing, man? You know, because they're tired of it. You know, they're tired of your bullshit. So that's why it's going to get to a point in time where people are just going to, these other nations, they're just going to just say, man, just destroy this place, man. You know, and all that's going to be during this next coming war, man. Because when this war breaks out, America, all these other nations, all these nations that you see are going to have their sights on America, on Babylon the Great, and their determination is going to be to destroy it. All right, that's why you have Ishmael when at the height of the war over in Saudi Arabia, all right, or that region right there, the Middle East. They call this place a Great Satan. Why do you think they call it a Great Satan, man? Because they understood that America was responsible for the ideas of being a demon, you know, basically of being in rebellion against a higher power. Okay, which, you know, Ishmael, they're off what they believe in, right? Because you know, they don't believe, of course, but they understood that their way of living was under attack, and that Esau was trying to push their way of living over to them. And that's what Esau does, man. He goes around and he spreads ideas over to other different nations and have them live the way that he lives, man. That happened during the time of the Romans. All right, and the Greeks, when they conquered a nation, they had them go worship what they worship, you know, or get into the acts and the practices that they did, man. Which, you know, modern day term they call colonization, right? But back then it was called Hellenization, you know, to be Hellenized, man. And that's what that was during the time when Alexander the Great was going around conquering, man. You know, we basically call Alexander the Greek, because he was doing that, man. And that same mission, or that same ideal was being pushed out throughout the known world during that time. So that's why you got Hellenization that took place then. Now you got it happening again. But guess what? This is in turn of keep pushing this American idea over to the other nations now. All right.
First Maccabees, chapter 1 and verse 13. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinances of the heathen.
Yeah, that's right, man. So it said, so basically just to put in the edict, they lay down edicts for you to be basically a priest, man. You know, to do after the heathen, like it says. Okay? So it said gave them license to do according to the ways of the heathen. In other words, they that's why you had during that time, you had jakes that were going after their customs. They were making themselves uncircumcised. They were, shaving their beards off, putting on the Greek attire. They were they giving themselves Greek names, speaking the Greek language. And again, they that was during the time when they were taken over by the ones that were ruling, taken over by Esau. So that's why now that's what you see when it comes to the other nations. When Esau went over to these other nations, right? They were speaking their own language or whatever. Now they're living according to how Esau lives now. Okay, that's why when you go to another part of the world, you see a McDonald's there. You see a Burger King over in another part of the world, man, because the influence has reached over to the other parts of the world. That's why I read earlier about those witchcrafts and the wickedness being pushed by that great whore, which is Babylon, man. Okay, that's why you got this whole Western mentality being pushed throughout the whole entire planet Earth. And again, Esau Edom is behind this, man. All right, he's the one that's pushing this out. That is the root cause of everything you're seeing happening today. That's why the mentality of the people have changed to that of being rebellious against the creator of the heavens and the earth, which is Yahweh Bashmal Shah, man. Okay, that's why the mentality now is I'm the Most High. I'm self-made. I made myself. I did this. Me. That's the generation that we're in right now, man. Okay, and Yahweh Bashmal Shah is fed up with it. Okay, that's one of the main things that the Lord is displeased in his pride, man. And America has done a great job in trying to push that energy out throughout the planet Earth, man. And that's one of the reasons why Yahweh Bashmal Shah is gonna lay this place low, because of the pride of the people. Okay, the pride has reached an all-time high now, man. All right, that's why this land is barren of faith. Because the whole realization that there's a higher power, which is Yahweh Bashmal Shah, all that ain't even considered anymore, man. All right, now everything is demonic. Everything is on the left hand side now, man. And these people, they rather choose that. All right, especially our people, they rather choose that rather than choose life. They rather choose that rather than choose our Lord Yahweh Bashmal Shah, man. Okay.
Second Ezra 15 and 18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
That's right, man. Because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the house is destroyed, man. Okay? So because of your pride, that whole American idea of pride, you kept that, and you kept that same energy, and guess what? You're gonna keep it all the way to the end, man. Okay? It's no end to it. Even when everything is said and done, and all hell breaks loose, you're still gonna be the same prideful demon that you are. I'm talking about 2/3 of our people. All right, all you other people that are here in America today, man, they're gonna keep that same energy, man. You know what? Keep it, because Yahweh Bashmal Shah is gonna make sure to let you know that you're just a man. You're just a mere mortal. You're carnal. You are you're a meat puppet. That's all you are, man. The Lord's gonna make sure that you know that, man. Okay.
This is Second Esdras 14 and 17. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age. So much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
Yeah. So the world's growing weaker with age, man. And that's why we keeps saying over and over again throughout the whole speaking is that everything is on a low vibration. You know, everything is low today because this whole current world, everything is weak. The people are weaker. The mentalities are weaker. All right. The quality of the resources are weaker. Okay. And the reason why is because it's people have moved away from worshiping Yahweh Shemel Shah, man. Okay? That's why everything's gotten weaker, man. Look, the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah created the heavens and the earth, man. He's the one that gave the earth strength. So you move away from that, you're moving away from the power source, man. When you move away from the power source, it's just like a battery. You put a battery on the charger, it's gonna stay charged, man. It's gonna stay powered on. But when you take that charger off, you leave it off the charger, eventually it's gonna die. So that's how this world is today. You detach from the power source, man. You detach from that charger. And now that battery is running low.
Yeah.
And eventually it's gonna get to the point where that battery's died, man. And that's what's eventually gonna happen. Right now, America, your battery is low right now. All right? It's at 2%. The battery life is at 2%, you know. And here it is, Esau is trying to put on the low power set. Try to turn down the brightness.
Man, he tried it bad.
Try to turn down the screen time. You know, try to delete apps to save power. You know,
oh, man.
It's at 1%. Oh shit, I gotta take this out.
Man, survival mode. Man.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's not gonna stop, man. Like I said, you don't put it back on the charger, it's gonna die, man. So as time goes on, right, everything's gonna come to an end. So, and that's where we at right now in time. Right now, America's at 1% right now, about to die. So who was that? That was it. Okay.
I get the point. Luke chapter 16 and verse 25. But Abraham said, Son, remember that thou in thy lifetime receivest thy good things.
Yeah, I said, remember, in your lifetime, at your height, you receive the good things. You know, you see your riches, possessions. You know, you had it made, man. You know, America was a place to be. You know, it was that American dream, you know, the land of opportunity. You know, back during the time of the 60s, you know, from the 50s going to the 60s. You know, everybody wanted to be in America. Everybody wanted to be in America. America was the number one place to be, man. You couldn't beat it. You know? But now the whole mentality has changed. Now everybody's like, man, America's good. You know, even other nations see it, man. That's why I say, America, you have to move on pins and needles right now. Because the moment that you make a wrong step, oh man, these other nations are going to be at you. Like flies to honey. You know? But you got
and likewise, Lazarus, evil things.
Yeah, man. So, and you had us, all right, so-called Negroes, man, Native Americans at the very bottom, man. You know, at a very low state. And they're still trying to keep Jake at a low state, man, by way of media. The entertainment, celebrities, your idols that you put out, the whole image of being a ninja. That is how he's keeping Jake on a low vibration, man. Okay? But, you know, he still systematically is making sure that, you know, Jake's are still in the lower state, man. And we understand that, man. We know we're in captivity. So this man has the power right now because the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah gave him the power. But you're seeing a shift. You're seeing a shift in power right now. From Esau, Edom, to Israel. You're seeing a shift, a transition from wickedness to righteousness. From the left to the right now. Okay? And Esau, Edom, the higher ups of Edom, they see that. So that's why now they're trying everything they can under the sun to keep that power going, to keep their status in this world going. Because they understand that their time of rulership is ending. That's why they're trying so hard to keep themselves alive. These old decrepit Edomites, that are a part of these banking families, they trying their best, their damnedest to stay alive right now, because they know that this is the last time, or this is the last generation that's going to be present in this current world that he put together, man. Okay, you know this is the last generation is going to be here during the time of the rulership of his rulership. Okay, so again, going back to what I just read, all right, that's why again you see Esau Edom, you know, he still puts out a shroud or a cloud of deception to make you Jakes believe that you're nothing but ninjas, man. You know. And here it is, man. Jake tried to go about it the wrong way, trying to say, well, you know, try to do certain things or try to, you know, quote unquote elevate themselves, but that's not even it, man. All right, yeah, man. You know, you gotta have a great mentality, but if you don't have, again, going back to that power source, man. If you don't have that, you might as well not even bother, man. You know, because that's really the one who was even putting you in the direction that you're going, man. If you don't fear Yahweh Shalom Shah, then he's gonna get to a point where he's gonna create that one scenario, right, to make everything just crumble. And you best believe that Yahweh Shalom Shah is the master. He is the complete master of scenarios. That's why you read accounts in the Bible that people, you know, they just read it like it's just a story, like it's just a Harlequin novel. It's like something to read on in your pastime. No, these are actual scenarios and events that the Lord put together to make an example, to show you what to do and what not to do. And guess what? He's still doing that today. He set America up a certain way, in a certain fashion, to show you what to do and what not to do. All right? And America's going to be that example on what the hell not to do, man. Because America is a great example on everything that's on the left-hand side, man. If you want to, America is that's why that Apostle Gabar said it, man. Said it himself. He said, look, so we're trying to go back to righteousness, right? The Lord put us through wickedness first in order to get to righteousness. He said that, you know, he got a PhD in wickedness, you know, because we went through it. You know, we've been through it. See, now we're trying to go back to righteousness now, man. All right. Now we're trying to get a PhD in righteousness now.
Yep.
All right. And yes, and you know, Paul, y'all about Shalom Shah, man, because he's steering us in a direction to go back to that, man. And that's why the apostles and the elders, like I said here right now, right? Apostle Torah, Apostle Elder Gabar, Apostle Elder Runlod. That's why they do what they do. That's why they put in so much effort to go back to righteousness, man. They put in so much effort to make sure that the sheep is taken care of, man. You know, and same mentality with the rest of the men of the Lord, the rest of the elders, the brothers. They're trying to make sure that the elect can go back in that same direction, man. We're all walking that straight line, all right, back towards righteousness again, man. Okay. In a single file line. All right.
I got Romans chapter 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
Yeah, that's right. So us through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope, man. Okay. That's the main, that is the fine line right there, man. Hope. Okay. Hope. And our hope is to be delivered, man. Okay? Because it is rare that you hear that term hope being thrown around. If you notice, man, it's like you don't even hear that anymore in the conversation. Be honest. Have you ever heard a conversation where somebody spoke about hope?
Never.
I have never, me neither, man. It's rare that anybody would even consider that, man. You know?
That's outside of this body.
Yeah.
I have never heard it.
Yeah. And that's the point. That's the only, because again, we hope to be delivered, man. Us in this circle that believe in the word, believe in Yahweh Shalom Shah, we're the only ones that promote hope, man. We're the ones that promote it and promote faith. Because this whole world that we're in right now is barren of faith. All right? It's barren of faith because, again, going back to what we was talking about earlier, you have disconnected from the power, man. You know, you moved away from Yahweh Shem Shai. So that's why everything is dying, man. That's why the people that have done that are dying. Okay? So who's that?
This is Psalms 35:26. Let them be ashamed and brought to confusion together that rejoice at mine hurt. Let them be clothed with shame and dishonor that magnify themselves against me. Let them shout for joy and be glad that favor my righteous cause. Yeah, let them say continually, let the Lord be magnified, which had pleasure in the prosperity of his servant. Kind, man. Hey, it all goes into Esau coming down, man. Esau going down and the elect rising, man. The righteous rising, man. You know, it's a shift, man. The world is shifting right now, man. It's through the prophets, man. You know, and it's a beautiful shift, man. You know, this is the Lord working, man. He's working through the prophets. He's even working on the left side through the righteous, man. You know, he set their footsteps in slippery places. Roughly paraphrasing, man. You know, so it's no way that that Esau is going to prevail, man, in his wickedness, man. You know, he's doing us a favor, as a matter of fact. You know,
I can add, man, this devil might as well go ahead and enjoy it. Just like what Elder, it's like Panawak always bring out, backs all your credit cards out.
Yeah.
Back your credit cards out, Esau. Go ahead, backs them out. You know, YOLO, you know, all of that. You only live once. Go ahead. Hey, have fun. Hey, drink yourself into a coma, man. Okay, because I'm telling you, this is the best it's gonna get. Because I'm telling you, y'all cannot survive that first hour of captivity. Y'all gonna be crying. Y'all gonna be murmuring. Y'all gonna be getting y'all head busted to the gray, yellow, magenta meat, man. Okay, and we gonna have fun doing it too. Okay, because mind you, you gotta get all of the stuff that happened to us gotta happen to you. But look though, Esau, here's the kicker. We gonna do it in righteousness. We gonna show you how it's done. Okay, because y'all don't know how it's done. We gonna show you how it's done, how it's supposed to be, and y'all gonna be happy too. We not gonna do like how y'all did us. You gotta pay for everything. You got to pay to be born. You got to pay to die. You got to pay to eat. You got to pay to sleep. You got to pay just to live in a house somewhere. You got to pay. Okay, we already know what it is about. Baruch 3:8. We're going to be subject to payments. But we're not going to do like how you did us. You're going to pay us tribute. Best believe that. But we're not going to do you like how you did us. You did us grimy as hell, man. Okay, you worked us like the Egyptians did, bigger. You didn't have any, you didn't have any sympathy. You didn't have any empathy towards our elderly. Talking about 95 years old, stooped over and shit, trying to carry that stuff. You couldn't even show no damn empathy or sympathy for our people, man. If they was old enough to walk and talk, they was old enough to have a bag wrapped around their damn fucking arm picking cotton, man. Look at the pictures. The pictures don't lie. Pictures really say 1,000 words, to be honest. Looking at all of our people, we didn't have a smile on our face. That's what they be trying to tell us. Like, oh yeah, man, slavery was, we were happy and you did us a favor. You didn't do us a damn favor.
Yeah, they're trying to change the narrative.
Right. We knew we had to go through slavery, but we ain't want it. We didn't want that, but we knew we had to go through it. And Esau, you kicked us, you put a foot in our ass when we was down. You ever seen a person trying to get up after they fail and somebody get kicked in the middle of their ass and they fall right back down and dust all over their face? That's how you doing this, man. You think the Lord not seeing that? The Lord looking right, and they laugh. And the Lord looking right at you. That's why the Lord gonna laugh at you. But he gonna laugh through us. that Ezekiel 25:12 on down gonna kick in so scatless on you. That Deuteronomy 30:7 gonna be so lovely. So lovely. When no curses come off of us and come back on you. Because mind you, during the time of Jacob's trouble, that is when the curses is slowly but surely coming up off of us and coming up on you. During the time of JT, because JT is for your ass. It's for 2/3 J. And these damn heathens, it ain't for the elect. Yeah. Lord willing, we are part of that number.
Yeah. Really, you see it now with Esau. Because that's why, again, you're seeing a shift. Because now you're seeing those curses slowly coming off of Jacob. And really, it started with us being able to even go into the word, knowing the truth. That's when it really started. Those curses started coming up.
The affliction.
Yeah. That's when really curses started to come up off of us when we came into the truth. All right. And now you're seeing again, you're starting to see those curses end up on Esau now. Now you see the curse about brother I being evil to his brother. Esau, he does that, man. Yeah. It's I being evil to a woman being evil to her husband. See that too. Mm-hmm. All right. It's only gonna escalate, like I was going to. It's gonna escalate to the point where all those curses gonna be dumped on you. All right.
Times 2.
Yeah.
Times
it's gonna be twice as harsh, man. All right. You're gonna get 2 boots to the ass, man.
Yep.
And that captivity, like the Apostle L is always going to, man. We don't know. Us ourselves, man, we don't know how they're gonna survive the first minute of captivity, man.
We don't know.
Because that ride, man, I'm telling you, Esau, man, you are not prepared, man.
Yep.
You're not ready. Because Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna give you a just due, man. You're not gonna get away scot-free and ride off into the sunset, man.
Like you've been doing. And really the Lord is letting you do it. So I don't know why Esau think like, yeah, man, I'm getting away with everything. No, you're not getting away with nothing. The Lord is just building up a case on your stupid ass. The same way you building up a case on us and you ain't got nothing to where, man, you got to force something. You may try to go back into our past and see little dumbass shit. But mind you, we are like birds in front of Yahweh Shema Shai because we actually repented, Esau. So you can go ahead and do all the little extra bullshit all you want to. It ain't going to hold no weight in the day of judgment for you. Because you still got the Ark of the Covenant. You still got the Ark of the Most High. You still got Solomon's throne. You still got all of the gold, silver, relics, and everything. They got your gold too, Jake. That's watching. They got your gold and your silver too. They got your stuff too. Okay? Right. It's in the Vatican and everything.
Yeah, it's in the Vatican. All here in the north.
Yup.
Gold and silver, all that, man. Tabernacle, all of that, man. They got it. And it's stashed away. And the Lord Yahweh Shema sees that, man. He knows that they still got our possessions, man. Why do you think the Ark of Titus was built? You look at the Ark of Titus, that's just them just laughing at us, man.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. The Ark of Titus is just them laughing at us, man, for comforting us and taking our possessions. That was a memorial and commemoration of them taking us down, man. And again, like I said, they still got us, man. They still got our treasures, man. All of that, man. They're not gonna they own up to it, okay? Because again, he's a devil, man. He's a devil that the Bible speaks of, man. So again, he's not gonna own up to any of his atrocities that he's done, man. Okay. But guess what? In that day and time, man, you're gonna have to answer for everything that you've done up to this point. And that's why it's gonna lead up to you being in chains. Just how we were in chains. You being in captivity, you being in the fields, just like how we were in the fields, in the hot sun cooking, cooking us alive, man. All right, out in the heat with no breaks or nothing, man. Right. Continuing to work until we just eventually die, man.
You would drag a nigga off the plantation and put somebody in their place, and that sound like the temp service to me. Yeah. That sound like the temp service, and that sound like these damn plants. Because one thing about the plant is that Henry Ford, the Edomite that actually created the car and all of that, he actually came up to a way to where you ain't got to build the car. The car comes to you. And then he took that assembly line concept from the plantation and put it in the plant.
Yeah, I forgot what they call it. I think it's called fiber.
Yep.
I think it's called fiber. Yep.
Yep. They work the shit out of you, and then they just do whatever they want to you, and just, hey, bye, and we can get a nigga to replace you by lunchtime. And they really do that. You got heat exhaustion, you all damn near about to die, and they literally don't give a damn. Go back to work. I feel like that every day. Go back to work. That's how they do, Jake, man. But and look, we're gonna do you the same way. We're gonna work the shit out of you. And on my plantation, personally, you have to be properly at my plantation on night shift as well. You're working night shift. You're not gonna use the sun as no damn excuse. You're gonna be working during the night, graveyard, the same way you do my damn people. Same way. And it's only right. It's only right. But it's a problem when we talk about this, though. Like, it's a problem when, the elder say something about it, and the younger brothers, we say something about it. Oh, yeah, man, it's a problem. But it ain't no problem with y'all doing that to us with a damn whip in your damn hand. I just picked 500 pounds of cotton, master. Well, nigga, you should have picked 600. Like, damn. And literally get your ass whooped behind that. No, man. Y'all got to pay for that, man. This is your last consolation. And I got this one last one. I got James chapter 5 and verse 3. Your gold and silver is cankered. Right. Your gold and silver is worthless. It's worthless. Everything that you done accumulated don't mean nothing no more. And the rest of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped. Look, here it is. Ding, ding, ding. Listen good. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days. Right. So everything your ass done stole, everything that you stole, everything that you have accumulated is going to stand evidence against you in the day of judgment, man. Everything. It's kind of like you watching a dude walk out your house carrying a flat screen TV over his damn shoulder. That's how your house shop for to see Esau Edom with all our stuff. The same way. He already know where it's at. He just waiting to get here just so you have a reason to put a foot in your ass. You got it out.
Yeah, good. But yeah, man. And again, that captivity that they're going into, or they're going to go into, man, it's going to be elevated even way above than what we went through, man. And when you look at the things that we went through during the time of hardcore bondage, that's what's about to take place concerning Esau Edom. It's not going to hold account of that, man. All right, because we're going to make sure. And you know how Jake is, man. Jake get real creative with it. We talking about Yahweh, I'm telling you, man. When we get our hands on you, oh man, you best be prepared, man, because you're not going to be ready for the different levels of hell that we and we're going to have the power too. So it's going to be all hell on earth, man, for you. And
having them in derision, Jake to make fun of your ass so bad to where you'll cry and you be ready to fight. So just imagine with spiritual power and we got the dominion, they gonna be hurt, man. Man, I'm telling you, we gonna be roasting y'all, man, left and right, man. Y'all ain't gonna have a good time, man. Y'all just gonna be happy to breathe that day, man. If y'all last. Seriously.
I was gonna be having at least breathe like a second.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
I got Proverbs 29 and 1, right? And the subhead of this chapter says warning and instruction, and what the scriptures say, the word is condemnation, So, this goes for anybody that hears it, man. Our people first and whoever else, man, all the other nations, man. Because like I said, like the scriptures say, the word is condemnation, man, which is the definition for condemnation is the expression of a very strong disapproval, So you'll feel that guilt, man. When these that's how hard these words cut, man.
Yeah.
You'll know that it's talking to you, man, that this belongs to you. But here it goes, man. This is Proverbs 29 and 1. he that being often reproved, harden his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Man. So, you know, you have Esau, man. He see these videos, man. Let's get that word reproved, man. Right? Often reproved, man. The Strong's H8433. And the word is
H8433.
it's Tokaka.
Second entry.
And the outline of biblical usage is rebuke. We're rebuking this devil, man. You know, it says correction. You know, we're correcting them, man. You know, we chastising them with this word, man. It's a double-edged sword, man. So he feel it, you know. But what he do? He harden his neck, man. You know, just like it's no difference from a Pharaoh, man. You know, and what's going to be the penalty of that, man? He's going to be suddenly destroyed, and that without remedy, man. You know, there's no coming back from that, man.
But ultimately to Jake, you know what I'm saying? Them old black ass Edomites through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because man, because they always getting checked. They always getting reproved because they're just like their father, the devil, man. You know what I'm saying? Them black ass Edomites. You know what I'm saying? I always want to condemn the just but justify the wicked. You know what I'm saying? All of them type of niggas like your Al Sharptons and Charles Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal and all them type of motherfuckers, they gon' get it too. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, yes, in fact, in the kingdom, they are gonna be blessed. They are gonna, you know what I'm saying, have, you know, slaves and stuff like that. They're gonna be in their right mind. They're gonna be on a low level, but they're gonna be blessed, man.
They're not gonna be ruled by Esau.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Exactly.
They're not going to be ruled over by Esau. You're not going to have an oppressor. But you're not going to be able to enjoy the perks of the kingdom. You're not going to be able to enjoy the luxuries that the elect of the nation of Israel is going to enjoy. Because, I mean, look what you're doing, man. You think you're going to have a seat on the chariot for defending the enemy of the Lord, man? You basically are aligning, or you're pledging your allegiance to the enemy of Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Okay? Because, man, Esau Edom is in direct opposition against our Lord, man. So you are this is war, man. So if you're on the opposite side, man, look, all bets are off. So for you to even think to even have some sort of seat in the kingdom, right? As far as you know, like what the elect's gonna get, man, you just forget it, man. Right? Because you receive your consolation, man. You receive your comfort, you receive your reward for aligning yourself with Esau Edom, for taking deals from him, from being in agreement with him, man. So you already received your reward, man. You received your consolation. All right? This is your reward, man. This is what this is what the Lord gave to you, man. But guess what? You in the kingdom, hey, you know, you're gonna be taken care of, you're gonna be good, right? You're not gonna have an oppressor over you. You're going to be a part of a ruling nation, but you are not going to be in the seat of that governing body, man. You're just going to be a citizen. That's it. And that's all you're going to have, man. All right? And rightfully so, man. Because you, time and time again, from generation to generation, going from days of old, you have always rebelled against Yahweh Shem Shah. That's why Stephen, all right? The prophet Stephen, man, he's cursing you out, man. Saying you do always resist the Holy Spirit, so as your fathers did, man. Your fathers resist the Holy Spirit, so do you, man. Because you are your fathers coming back doing the same damn thing, man. Rebelling against the Yahweh Shem Shah, the Holy Spirit, man. Okay? And that's why the Lord is going to make sure that you in the king, you're going to have your head down for a time, man. You know, you're going to be shamefaced, you know, for a time. But after that, you know, it's going to be all right, you know. But during the beginning stages of the kingdom, all right, or up until that point, you're going to have your head down, man. You're going to be ashamed, man. Because the Lord is going to show you every single thing that you did back in your past life, all right? And you're going to have your head down, man, okay? But going to what the audience is going to, man, you know, those of you that stand up for this man, stand up against the opposition, All right? And guess what, man? The Lord is going to make sure that you meet the same fate that he does, man, which is destruction. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and close out on that note. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Akakadash.
Also, as well, again, double honors to the Apostle Elder Great Millstone and continue to rule well to this day. As I continue to be in the flock through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. And also, as well, Shalom, much to honors to the hope elect. Let's continue to labor in this work and our labor to show for your diligence to make it call and election sure. And our faith, true sincerity, and also in our charity. That was Shalom.
Shalom, DTA, about Babal, soon, tonight. That's an eagle.
I say the hawk.